Facebook. We're loading it up. We got new status update. We got the camera, check. We got fishing rods, check. We got our co-host, check. Captain David Blackshear behind the wheel. Now let's judge fish.
And G Reef. Welcome to Golden Isles Outdoors. We're about to come out here and try to catch some sea bass on G Reef, or newly named HLHA, which is pretty tough to say. Alright, so we're out here at G Reef off the coast of Georgia. And we're out here trying to catch some black sea bass. Very tasty fish. We're bass fishing, but for black sea bass today. And I'd like to give you a little tip. Didn't bring any bait. Came all the way out here, but with no bait, but we knew something that, and most people off the coast of Georgia that go out here know, is black sea bass will hit anything. So really quickly, I'm just going to take a bass worm. This is a Zoom Black. I'm just going to pinch his tail off. And I've got a very small circle hook, size 2. And all I'm going to do is just barely get the hook in there. And now I've got a prime time lure for some bait that we're going to use for cut bait. Something that simple will catch them when you get down there. We're looking for little sand bass like this right here. And we use that for cut bait to catch the old black sea bass. Got a little black sea bass coming up here. Got out here at G Reef. I want you to see this. We didn't have any bait, so we've used our inshore bass fishing worms and bit the tail off. Alright. Nice G Reef black sea bass there. Look at the little knot he's got on his head. It's a knothead sea bass. Be right back.
I'm Ogden Sloan with Golden Isles Outdoors, a Hoggy and Augie. We're out here at G Reef off the coast of St. Simons Island, Georgia. Doing a little black sea bass fishing. You can see here, got some cut bait. Got bottom rigs hooked up here on these rods. Just gonna hook up the cut bait here, like so. Then we're gonna drop it on down to the bottom, because that's where these black sea bass like to hang out. Like so right there. Drop it on down. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yes, sir. What we're doing is we're just fishing some cut bait right now, and we're sinking it all the way down to the bottom, and then we're just jigging it up and down a little bit. Once the weight hits the bottom, reel it up a little bit so your bait's hanging off the bottom, and you'll feel that big thud thud tap tap, and you got one of these big old boys on the other end. We're gonna go throw him in the cooler because he's gonna be dinner tonight. Feel like black sea bass. That's what's on the menu. Captain David Blackshear is taking us out here at G Reef to do some black sea bass fishing. Generally around this area at G Reef, what is our water depth?
We're looking at about 60 to 75 feet out here.
That's good. So, oh man, David, that's a good one. Yeah.
See that pretty blue on his head?
What's our plan when we come into these reefs to go fishing? Are we gonna just drift by, or what do you have planned? I mean, you're the captain out here. You fish these waters. You know the best way to fish them. What's your strategy when you go into this reef?
Well, on nice days like today, I love drift fishing, and you can just cover the whole structure as opposed to anchoring up and just having the boat sit on one spot on the structure. So you get out here and drift over it, and you can do what you call power drift, and that's when you get the boat going with the current, and then you throw it in reverse. You just kind of stall the boat out over the structure so your line's going to go straight down, and that's my favorite technique.
There he is. That is a nice sea bass right there. Some of the finest, woo, some of the finest eating in all the sea. The old black sea bass out here at G Reef. Nice, nice, nice looking dinner. Guys, we're out here at G Reef. We've got ourselves working on a nice little cooler of sea bass. Just like to talk to you about keeping your fish cold, keeping your fish in perfect condition. We've got 3 bags. We always go to twice the ice because you get twice as much for half the price. And we found that it's actually the coldest. It stays cold longer. But rather than just throw the bags in here like that, we're going to make sure that we get the fish, the ice all around the surface area of the fish. That's gonna really preserve that meat a lot better. And you spend all this time on your fishing lures and on gas and things like that. Might as well take the time to really appreciate the quality meat of a sea bass, because it's just excellent. And preserve it the best way we know how, so it'll taste as good as possibly can when it hits the sea.
Thought I was going to need to get in the old marlin chair there. Need a fighting belt for this bad boy, but give me my hook back. America's got talent. Sushi.
Got a little water on his back over there.
Now being out here on a reef, what makes this reef? It's an artificial reef, natural reef. It's an artificial reef. What's been scuttled or sank out here to make it a reef?
Right. This is the first structure they sank out here was a 400-foot Liberty ship, which was used in the Navy to transport troops from home base to or wherever the destination was. And you can edit that out, by the way. And we got battle tanks out here. We got hopper barges, big flat barges that sit real low on the bottom. And then the Liberty ship, actually, it has 35 feet of relief off of it, so you can almost see the top of it on a clear day. Today, on the Black Sea Bass, we fished the subway cars out here, which are north of the buoy.
Captain David Blackshear of Island Time Charters. What's the best way folks can get in touch with you?
Best way is on my cell phone. They can reach me at 912-222-1360.